What is going on, you guys? And that's Mudkip here, and welcome back to another edition of Mudkip Mondays. So, let's kick it off with the news. Last Tuesday, it was announced that Yoshihiro Togashi's Hunter x Hunter manga will be returning to Weekly Shonen Jump in June, and will be running simultaneously in the American digital Weekly Shonen Jump. As you guys know, I'm a huge Hunter x Hunter fan, so this news is absolutely fantastic for me. But I'm not getting too excited because Togashi often has a habit of returning from hiatus only to do like 1 or 2 chapters and then go straight back onto hiatus. But having said that, Togashi has just come off the longest hiatus ever. This is the longest one. I believe it started like March 2012, so it's been over 2 years. And I'm really hoping that he's well rested and he's ready to give his all for Hunter x Hunter and actually, like, you know, write it and not go on hiatus. But considering the newest Dragon Quest game just got announced, I'm not going to get too hyped. Hunter x Hunter will be returning in June, but I'm remaining cautiously optimistic. And now for some less than good news. So Dragon Ball Kai: The Buu arc has been airing in Japan for about a month now, and it's become apparent that the budget is significantly lower than what the previous episodes of Kai were getting. The remastering is worse, the music is mostly reused, and the new animation, the little new animation there actually is, really isn't that great. So last week a listing popped up on Toei's online shop for DVD and Blu-ray releases of the show. And they're both in 16:9. Okay, so in case you didn't know, here's how it worked beforehand with Kai in Japan. The DVD release was in 16:9 and the Blu-ray release was in the correct 4:3 aspect ratio. Now, both the DVD and the Blu-ray are in 16:9. Yes people, it seems that Toei have caught Funimation stupid. God help us. Now with Kai, I can let it slide a little bit, because this is supposed to be a modernised version of Dragon Ball Z, and 16:9 is the modern aspect ratio. But since Toei was so cheap and they didn't want to reanimate the series, the animation you're seeing when you're watching Kai is meant to be seen in 4:3, and they knew this, considering they released the old Blu-rays in 4:3. So why these new DVDs and Blu-rays in 16:9? My guess is that considering the remastering is now being done in-house by Toei rather than being outsourced to another company, the 4:3 version probably wasn't even made due to the fact that the 16:9 version is the one that airs on TV, because everyone has a 16:9 TV. But I suppose only time will tell. Despite the Japanese DVDs being in 16:9, when Funimation then got their DVDs of Kai out, they were in 4:3. So if a 4:3 version of the show does exist, it's possible Funimation will pick that up and maybe it won't be lost. But either way, the fact that the Japanese releases were in 16:9 was a really stupid decision. Anyway, with that out of the way, it's time to move on to pickups. This week I have 3 new manga volumes. In celebration of the return of Hunter x Hunter, I decided to pick up the last volume I needed, Hunter x Hunter Volume 32. Now this means I own every single English printed Hunter x Hunter chapter. Until June at least. Next up, we have something I've been meaning to pick up for a long time, Dead Man Wonderland Volume 1. I'm a huge fan of the Dead Man Wonderland anime, and a lot of people told me that it changed a lot of things from the manga and all round wasn't really a good adaptation, and after reading this I can definitely see why they'd say that. This is a really great first volume and I really can't wait to pick up more. And finally, we have the first Ranma 1/2 2-in-1 edition. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of a lot of classic shonen series, so with this new release I thought it would be a good time to jump on the Ranma bandwagon. And after reading a few chapters I'd say it's okay. Nothing really spectacular there yet, so I'll continue reading and then work out if I really want to pick up more. So that about wraps it up for this week's Mudkip Mondays, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and remember, if you leave your questions down in the comments or PM them to me, I will answer them on the show. So, see you all next time. Bye.